Hey there, Tenno, I'm Shadow Scythe, and today we're going to be getting locked and loaded with Excalibur's new augment, Chromatic Blade. Now, Chromatic Blade is actually a really interesting augment for Excalibur because it came out for his Exalted Blade ability. However, what this augment does is it basically gives his Exalted Blade the same passive ability that Chroma has, where its damage type is based on Excalibur's energy color. So, any variation of red, orange, or yellow is going to give you fire. Any variation of blue or white is going to give you ice. Any variation of green will be toxin, and any variation of purple will be electricity. Now, with my current color setup, Excalibur will actually be doing an electricity setup. But it's really cool because it also increases Exalted Blade's status chance by 50%. And I really want to show this to you, and it doesn't seem like I'm going to get into software really quick, so let me just do a quick surveys. Actually, fuck doing that. Is there anything here that is... No, there is not anything good going on right now. What the hell? Oh my god. This is so bad. Give me, like, something, please. There is nobody there. Why is there no one there? Fuck it. Let me go to EO. There are 2 open squads in EO. What the hell? Cancel. No. I am so terribly sorry about this, guys. Holy shit. Fuck it. Like I said before, let me just go to series. Because, fuck this shit. This is insane. I mean, seriously, that's insane. I have never once had something that bad. Yes, okay, we can skip the intro scenes. Let me just drop this. Now, as always, it will scale your Exalted Blade's damage will also scale off of your equipped melee mods, as well as power strength. Well, as well as any power strength mods that you happen to have equipped. However, the cool thing about this is that now, I'm not a big fan of using Healing Return. However, this would actually make a melee build that's utilizing that seem viable because you can just get all your health back by using Exalted Blade. I don't have a build set up for that, but I will do one in the future. I will do a video on that in the future to actively test it for you. But as you can see, I'm hitting them with electricity, and you can even see the electrical arcs across Exalted Blade. But yeah, you can just see how they're dying from electricity damage instead of just basic slash. I mean, it makes his Exalted Blade so much more overpowered than it used to be. And we all already know that Exalted Blade was a broken-ass power when it came out.
Was a close one.
So thanks, DE, for giving an already broken poster boy something else that people are just gonna spam the ever-living shit out of. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure you guys caught like a small glimpse of the build when no, you know what? No, you didn't. I double-checked that before I started recording. So, I will show you guys the build that I am using. It is focused pretty much on efficiency and power strength. I do not have any duration mods active in this build. So let's just... Oh, I ran out of energy. Wow. But for the fact that I wiped out practically all of the enemies that I needed to kill for this, before I ever ran out of energy, that ought to tell you just how efficient this build is on power.
I am detecting a prosecutor. Get ready for a tough fight. You're on the sensors now. You've been detected.
That was supposed to be tough? I just assassinated him with a scythe. Come on, Lotus.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Ow! You guys just watched me get knocked skyward in a straight line, right? Alright, now then, let's let this end. And here is the build that I am using. Steel Charge, Power Drift, Vigor, Steel Fiber, and Vitality for my survivability. And yes, you guys are probably looking at that and going, why? Honestly, with Excalibur, I tend to melee the ever-living hell out of everything, so the more survivability, the better. And actually, now that I think about it, because I have the capacity, let me swap those around. But Transient Fortitude, Fleeting Expertise, Intensify, Primed Flow, and Chromatic Blade. Now then, just because I'm not entirely... Yeah, we don't even get an actual stat for the status chance of Exalted Blade. So, give me a second to look that up really quick. Alright, so the way Exalted Blade works... Come on. Yeah. Attacks and energy waves have a 200% critical damage multiplier with a 15% critical chance and a 10% status chance. So with Chromatic Blade equipped, which increases your status chance by 50%, that is 50% of the pre-existing, not 50% base. If it was base, it would be like how it is with the augment for the Supra, where it just says plus whatever status, not increases status by whatever percent. So what's actually going on there is what it does is it will increase Exalted Blade's status chance from 10% to 15%. But then if you're running a melee weapon that happens to be modded for status, like this obviously isn't, but if I were to take a melee weapon such as, just for shits and giggles, let's go with my Zenistar, because of the fact that it inherits its stats from the mods equipped as well. The mods that I have equipped on my Zenistar, if I were to use this, are all 60% status increase. So if you take that 15% and then you tack on, and then you multiply that by 60 4 separate times, well, actually, you'd only have to multiply it by 60 once and then add that to it 4 times. You're getting a nice hefty chunk of status. And then the other kicker with Chromatic Blade is, yes, it draws its damage type from your energy color. So like with my current energy color, Chromatic or Exalted Blade does electricity damage. However, as you saw with my current build on my Zenistar, which is modded for Blast Corrosive, Chromatic Blade also allows Exalted Blade to inherit the damage types of your equipped melee weapon. So not only will you hit them with the electrical status proc with every strike of Chromatic Blade, you will also hit if you use the exact same build and weapon that I currently have equipped, you will also hit them for blast and corrosive damage, because it will proc all available status procs, as they are all separate entities. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If not, there are other videos on my channel that I'm sure you guys will love. You can stay up to date with me on Twitter and player.me for all things IRL, any possible delays, and any upcoming stream news. You can support the channel and its endeavors by subscribing to me on GameWisp to support both my YouTube channel and my Twitch. It is one separate thing to support both. Well, I mean, it is one entity to support both. It is not required, however, it is greatly appreciated if you guys so desire. And until next time, Tenno, stick to the shadows.